None of your business. Tyson Fury refuses to answer questions about Daniel Kinahan.
Sorry, I didn't hear any of that. Someone butted in. Yeah, again, I've said this to quite a few people this week. I don't get involved in other people's businesses, and I keep mine to myself, and that's it. What other people do in their lives, I've got my own troubles and my own problems to work on myself with a wife and 6 kids, so I keep my business to myself. Sorry? Sorry? The man's been a boxing fan. Not much more I can say. There's not much more of a relationship. There is none. Sorry? That's none of your business and none of anybody else's business, I don't think, is it? You know, it's my business is my business, your business is yours, and that's it.
You're not worried it's kind of overshadowing the fight?
Like I say, it's got nothing to do with me in boxing. I'm just a stupid boxer who gets punched in the face for a living. Because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be here, would I? Any more?
So you guys heard it yourself. Tyson Fury was asked direct questions about his relationship with Daniel Kinahan. And he says, that's none of your business, really, is it? So this is my business. He says, I don't butt into other people's business. I'm just a stupid boxer. You guys heard the clip, right? So these questions, or this line of questioning, made Tyson Fury extremely uncomfortable, in my opinion. And that being said, we gotta talk about that and unpack this situation. Why is Tyson Fury responding to reporters in such a way? It's none of your business. Now, this is why you guys gotta follow my channel for the latest and greatest. In case you haven't subscribed, now's your opportunity. But if you haven't seen my previous videos, Tyson Fury's advisor, Daniel Kinahan, a reported gangster, has now been sanctioned by the US government, by the US Treasury, right? They have sanctioned, and they're calling it the Kinahan Organized Crime Group. So basically a crime syndicate, a cartel. And the US Department of the Treasury and the DEA and overseas across the pond, organizations like GARDA have been coming on strong, and they said they just entered, they made it public. So I'm not a cop, I'm not a Fed, I'm not 12. But if you watch enough crime dramas and crime docs and stuff like I do, you typically know how this plays out. And usually this movie doesn't end all too well. You know, I'm not a soothsayer or a clairvoyant, so we'll see how it all plays out. But the way the game is set up, what's happening is you got these different organizations like GARDA, which is basically the FBI equivalent, and they're looking for the man you see on the screen, Daniel Kinahan, and they're joining forces, and basically it looks like he's a wanted man, and they're seeking him out, and there's attempts to locate him, extradite him, try and convict him for said crimes and, you know, whatever they have on their crime board that he's in connection with. Now, other people in this gang, this Kinahan gang, have also been caught already. And some of the people, their personal belongings like data and phones were seized, you know? So, you know, it gets kind of ugly. You ever watch a Martin Scorsese film like Casino, when they start bugging your lines and really going after you? And that's what it is. And it looks like this line of questioning had ruffled Tyson Fury's feathers. Again, he's saying it's none of your business. So how is it none of the boxing reporter's business what his relationship is when there's a crime lord and he was sanctioned by the US, and you've openly and publicly stated that that's your guy, that's your advisor? And what's happening, if you notice, is people are starting to quickly, I can't even say slowly, quickly disassociate or distance themselves. check my video with the World Boxing Council, the WBC. Mauricio Suleiman literally put out an article where he stated that Daniel Kinahan's a great guy, and the WBC, they don't care about his reported notorious, nefarious reputation, and they're going to do everything in their power to support him because he's good for boxing. Little did they know that the U.S. Treasury and the DEA in the U.S. would get involved and put out a wanted poster looking for this man, and WBC is now backtracked. I've already done a separate video. Again, I don't do this work for my health, so it's up to you, the fans, to subscribe to the channel so you're well informed. But needless to say, Mauricio Suleiman, who you see on the left in this picture, and Daniel Kinahan, who you see in the white t-shirt on the right, they had that meetup in Dubai, and you had Mauricio Suleiman vouching for him. Now all of a sudden, because people are questioning it, and it's a bad look to be like, you're basically, there's a crime called harboring a fugitive, meaning if you supply shelter to somebody who is being looked for or on the run or has warrants or whatever, you will be charged with the crime too of harboring a fugitive. So similarly, you're seeing the people in boxing, they just had MTK and Bob Yalen. He's CEO of MTK, which is a company founded by Daniel Kinahan, and he just stepped down today, and it was just made public in a press release that he is no longer working with the company. This is also days after video surveillance and photos and footage of Bob Yalen being next to Bob Arum of Top Rank and Daniel Kinahan. And as you guys see, Daniel Kinahan and others, you see these other Kinahan Jr., Christopher, and whatever, they're all wanted. They're putting that. So if you knew where all three of them were, you get at least $5 million apiece for information that leads up to them being apprehended and I guess tried and caught. So that's $15 million. That is abnormal. They wouldn't just put a bounty that big unless they really want to catch you. So you can see why Tyson Fury is uncomfortable. And it's remarkable that now everybody's trying to disassociate themselves with Daniel Kinahan, but they walked around the world of boxing feeling untouchable and puffing their chest out and proudly representing their relationship and saying Daniel Kinahan was a good guy. Now the U.S. Treasury puts a sanction on him and reward money. Now you heard Tyson Fury, he said, oh, Daniel Kinahan, he doesn't really have anything to do with me. He doesn't have anything to do with my career. But previously, this is what he said. Roll the clip.
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! Big shout out, Dan. He got this done. Literally over the line. 2-fight deal. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year. One problem. I've just got to smash Deontay Wilder's face right in the next fight. And then we go into the Joshua fight next year. So there we are. The Gypsy King versus AJ is on for next year, but there is a hurdle in the road called the Bronze Bomber, aka the Knockout King, and I will get onto him and knock him spark out, and then we got on to the big fight. So big thank you, Dan, for getting this deal over the line. All the best. God bless you all. See you soon. Peace out.
So how is Tyson Fury refusing to answer the questions, talking about none of your business, and what Daniel Kinahan got going on has nothing to do with me? And you just said he got the Anthony Joshua fight done, which was a lie, and you kept thanking him in the video that I just played. This makes no sense. Now the man is wanted in connection for information leading to his conviction and arrest, and now all of a sudden he doesn't have anything to do with your career. But for several years, guys like Billy Joe Saunders and Tyson Fury proudly rep the Kinahan brand and MTK Global. Now you got people stepping down. You got the WBC releasing press releases. Tyson Fury is claiming that Daniel Kinahan, if you didn't hear it, rewind this video. You'll hear the audio at the beginning, claiming he has nothing to do with his career. Wow, it's getting hot in that kitchen. Finally, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. Deontay Wilder accused Tyson Fury of being a cheater, and it looks like vindication is near, because with all that's going on and what we're finding out in these latest findings, does it look like that is plausible or not? The other thing is, a lot of people slam Deontay Wilder for wearing headphones and not speaking to media and answering the questions media wanted about accusing Fury of what I just told you, being a cheater, right? But how many people are going to condemn Tyson Fury, a Caucasian British fighter, for refusing to answer questions about Daniel Kinahan when I just showed you a video where he's praising him and saying, thank you, Dan. Dan, you did this. You helped my career. Woom, woom, woom. Now that there's reward money, he doesn't want to answer questions. Wow. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe. I'm the best in the business. And I'm out. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.